Yo, what's good, man? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm gonna be showing y'all some filmmaking hacks that you can do right now with just some stuff around your crib, some stuff around your house, man. So we're gonna be getting creative. These things are super practical too. They're not corny. I've actually used the majority of these things in projects. So you gonna see. It's gonna help you out a lot, man, especially when you're in a pinch or you just forgot some gear at home and you don't know how to substitute for not having that gear. Right? Whatever, let's get straight into it, man. I'm talking too much. Now this hack right here is gonna help you out a lot if you don't have a gimbal, you don't have a dolly, or you don't have a slider. I'm using a roller, but whatever you got in your house that got wheels on it, you can use that. You know, whether it's a desk chair, I know a lot of y'all got carts in your house with wheels on them, just find something with some wheels on them. From here, we wanna be on the smoothest surface possible. So for me, I got a hardwood floor, you know, it has like the little indent, so as you slide over that, it's gonna give a little bit of bounce. So to combat that, I have a towel. So go grab your towel. Definitely get a towel because it's gonna help suppress some of those bumps and all those jitters that you're gonna get in your footage. Place the towel on top of whatever you got that has wheels on it, and then from there, place your camera on top of that. Now the towel is also gonna help you frame up your shots as well. So use that, you know, if you need to get an angle that goes up a little bit more, just bunch your towel up a little bit further in the front, and you know, from there, it's basically you just rolling around and getting the shots you need. Obviously, you wanna use the in-body image stabilization inside of your camera. Another thing that'll help this hack a ton, is using the stabilization inside of your editing program. So if you're using Premiere, use Warp Stabilizer. Using Final Cut Pro 10, just use the stabilization that they got built inside of that. And this will help smooth out those jitters a lot more as well. So, man, I think it's crazy that you can do this. And people will never even know that you were using a desk chair or a roller, or whatever you got with wheels on it. Really dope hack. Now this next hack I absolutely love because I love using filtration. And for me, filtration means black pro mist. Now black pro mist has two effects. It lifts the contrast ratio in your shot, so it has a little bit less contrast. You know, the blacks are a little bit lifted, and also blooms out the highlights. So if you have something in your shot that's blown out, it's gonna bloom it, give it more of a filmic look. Now the whack thing about Pro Mist is it costs around 120 bucks, which isn't necessarily expensive, but I know, like, you know, some of y'all ain't really got money like that. So I got a hack that will literally give you the exact same look, the exact same effect at the cost of nothing, essentially. You know, if you got some pantyhose around the crib, great, you can go buy some for literally like a couple dollars, which is tight. All right, now once you got your pantyhose, basically all you need to do is cut out the bottom of one of the legs, wrap that around your lens. I find that if you stretch it more, it looks better. So stretch it as much as possible, or you could just go with whatever look you want. You know, it's all personal preference. But from there, grab your rubber band, tie it on the front of your lens to keep your elasticity consistent, to keep your shots consistent, to keep the look, the effect consistent, and you pretty much get to shoot. Now looking at these two examples, you can see the example using the pantyhose is so much more filmatic looking. It has so much more atmosphere. If you pay attention to the window on the back and the lamp, they're blown out, the image is so much softer. I just love this look. It's all personal preference though, you know. The other shot doesn't look bad, but it's just so much more contrasty. The blown out window in the back just looks so harsh. I love it, you know, especially when it's something in the shot that's blown out. So look, that's a cool hack. If you don't have money for black Pro Mist, or you left your Pro Mist at home, go to the store, grab you some pantyhose, you good to go. All you need for this is a piece of cardboard and some scissors. And from here, it's just you cutting in whatever shape that you want within your shot. Now this hack right here, man, I love this one. And I actually used this hack on a music video that I shot a couple years ago. Never came out, never saw the light of day, but hopefully it will eventually come out. But this is essentially just shaping your light into whatever you want to shape it into. So for me, like I said, I wanted to use a slit. The cool thing about the slit is I can do a horizontal, I can do a vertical if I want to. If I want to do a diagonal, that's great as well. Or, you know, if you want to cut multiple slits in, you can get that effect that looks like the sun is coming through blinds, which is also a really cool look. But like I said, make whatever shape you want. You know, if you want to make a star or a diamond, that's cool. Just keep in mind the edges of your light won't be super sharp. So it's gonna be a little soft. Now this look is amazing at separating something in a shot. So you can see the contrast ratio here with the part of the shot that's lit and the part of the shot that isn't lit. It just helps that lit part stand out so much, and I absolutely love that. The diagonal look here looks fire, but the vertical look looks tight as well. It just helps just separate me in the shot, and I just absolutely love this, man. I've used this on music videos before, and it just gives your footage such a stylized look, you know. It looks so different. So highly recommend you guys use this one, man. It's a really easy way to get some creativity in your shots. And before we get into this last and final hack, I have to give a shout out to the sponsor of today's video, Storyblocks. Now, y'all have heard me talk about Storyblocks before. Storyblocks is an online database with high quality stock video clips, After Effects templates, motion backgrounds, and they also have effects and templates for Final Cut Pro 10, which is what I primarily use, so that's super dope. Now, we've all been in these situations where we shoot a project and we don't shoot enough footage, and it's super annoying and it sucks, but for me, whenever I'm in a situation, I just go to Storyblocks, grab me some cool transitional footage, and I drop it straight into the project, and y'all don't even notice. The client don't even notice. It's so tight, man. It's such a good look. But aside from all of that stuff that I just mentioned, they also have Maker now, which is an online sequence editor for promotion videos, for social media, and clients. And they have tons of templates for this, and it's super easy to edit. You basically just go on there, replace some text. You have access to all of the assets on Storyblocks, the photos, the videos, the motion backgrounds. So all of that stuff that I just mentioned, you have access to when you sign up for an unlimited plan. So it's gonna be a link down in the description. Head over to Storyblocks and get you an unlimited plan. You really can't beat it. And this last and final hack is absolutely genius. And I stole this from Mark Bone, bro. I had to. He used it in his recent video and I'm like, yo, I'm stealing that, man. So make sure y'all go check out Mark Bone. It's linked down in the description. He's a documentary filmmaker. His content is crazy. Make sure y'all go check him out. Go subscribe to his channel. But I've actually been using this concept for pretty much ever. Like whenever I'm doing a music video and I need to mount tube lights on a wall or on the stands, I just use Velcro strips, which is basically the exact same concept. But you know, if you have a light that doesn't have magnet plates on the back of it, you can just use the Velcro. But for me, I'm using an Aperture MC, which has those magnet plates on the back. So essentially, as long as you have something metal, you can mount this light anywhere. So for me, I went to go grab some butter knives from my kitchen, grab me some tape, and I just taped them on the windshield of my car. And now I can mount this MC anywhere in the car. And I love this example because I've shot so many car scenes in the past, and mounting lights inside of cars is like the hardest thing to do. But with this hack, I can basically mount a light anywhere. So like I said, if you have a light that doesn't have the magnet plates on the back, go grab you some Velcro strips. For me, if I'm using tube lights, something a little bit heavier, I'll get the highest strength and I'll just mount those onto walls and stuff like that. But for these small lights like the Aperture lights, you don't necessarily need the biggest strength. You can basically get the smallest strength. Command strips work well with this concept as well if you have a small light. So super cool hack, man. I love this one. I love this one, man. All these things are super practical and you can use these all of the time. So look, man, those are my filmmaking hacks. Do me a favor, head down to the comment section. Let me know, what was your favorite hack from this video? Have you used any of these hacks? Let me know. Scream at me in the comment section. If you're new here to the channel, man, I make random videos like this, tutorials based around filmmaking. It's a lot of random stuff here. If you enjoy content like this though, consider hitting that subscribe button, man. I would love it. But with that said, man, that's the end of this video. I'm out, y'all. Peace.